Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a live feed, and they're going to come back at you here pretty shortly. Hopefully, here at the beginning of November, I'll start doing my weekly things, and I'm going to do stuff a little bit different this time because of what the morons did with my channel by just flagging every single video and complaining about it. Basically, what they like to call is gang stalking. That's what they did. And so I'm going to do stuff a little bit different here. And this is how it's going to go. I'm going to pick out a topic and show you all, then debunk it. So up here, you see from this Facebook page from Noble L. Bay, and it says, "Did you know California was named after a black Moor queen?" I didn't know black Moor. There were black Moor queens, so it's a little bit odd. But there's let's check something out here. Go over to a different page here, and we'll read up on how California got its name. So here we go. Boom. There are multiple theories of the origins of the name of California. Blah blah blah. You can all see it right there. So they stated that it was a Queen Moor. So and here we go. We're going to read this as is a fictional queen of the island of California. Again, fictional. So let's go back. Let's go back to over to that original picture. Because since we all know that it's a fictional queen, let's see if it says anything about being a fictional queen in that picture. So let's take a look here quickly. And boom, here we go again. Okay, it says, "Did you know?" Then Buy Black movement. Okay. California was named after a black Moor queen. And that's quite odd. I guess another one up for Swindle Hoodwinked about debunking the Moors. And so that was an easy one. I'm going to get into a lot more of these and stuff like this going down the road. I am going to be calling out a lot of these people, like these so-called master teachers, like Taj Tariq Bey, master teacher Cosmo L, master teacher, what's his name, Azir Dukes of Tears, master teacher Sibir Bey, master teacher Light Tajiri Bey, master teacher Sharon Tracy Gale Bey, um, master teacher Noble L, master teacher. Oh, what's her name? Her real name is her first name is Glass. Oh, Nittany L Bay and stuff like that. Um, so we're just gonna. I'm gonna be calling out them the stuff that they say, and we'll show you that they are 100% wrong. Okay, like Tashiri Bey likes to claim that they're descendants of the great pharaohs of Kemet. Okay, I don't know how many pharaohs there were of Kemet. I'm going to do some research on that, but there probably is not that many. So if they're all um, if if there's not that many great pharaohs of Kemet, there's got to be a lot of incest and stuff like that in their bloodlines and some crazy stuff like that. So let me switch over to something else here. Oops, hold on a second here. And 1 second. Okay. What is going on here? Oh, never mind. So Let's switch over to. There's something new. I just can't figure out how it works. But let's just switch over to this. Um, this website has a lot of great information that I found. But these pictures right here, they like to Photoshop them and make these all dark faces. Um, you notice one, there's a little bit of a dark face here, but then they'll make this totally dark, a lot darker. Same with this one. This is a famous one they love to use to, and they darken the faces. And again here, this one I've seen a number of times with darker faces. But this states that it says modern Moors of Morocco. It's actually it's the descendants of the Moors, or who were the Moors and stuff like that. So I mean, you look, you got some really light complected people, then you get some darker skinned folks here. I don't know if their prophet Noble Drew Ali m- misunderstood who the Moors were, or just going off for some false information and stuff like that. So um it's just it's they my honest opinion is these people told that they were something and they ran with it without doing any real investigation on who the Moors were. There's thousands of websites out there that I've seen that has pictures of black folks as Moors and stuff like that. But you dig deeper into it, these it always comes back to these folks who being the descendants of the real Moors and things like that. Um so there's that. And hey, howdy. I'm just doing just a quick video here, and I haven't done a video in a while, so just sharing how and what I'm going to be doing in the near future. What I'm going to be doing is, let me go back to the original picture here to show you, since you just came in here. Is what I'm going to do is find some information from Moorish websites, Facebook, Instagram, whatever I can find information on. So, example like this one. So if this is from Noble L. Bay a Facebook page, and it said, "Did you know California was named after a black Moor queen?" And guess what? That was so easy to debunk. And let me just show you here, so you don't have to watch the video again. I mean, it took me less than 5 seconds to debunk this. So let me go back over to, where is it? And let me back up one step here. So it just basically, here's all the information of how California got its name, and then um it says describes as, or describes a fictional island named California, ruled by Queen de Calify, or whatever you want to call it. Then you go over to this, and it just basically says it is a fictional queen. So this moron um, Noble L. Bay posted a picture without doing any background check to see the validity of that statement. And guess what? We just proved him wrong. And again, hash went up for swindle hoodwinked on debunking the Moors, which is a very easy thing. Um, so let's see. So there we go. Yeah, it is definitely getting worse. Um, I I think once um our government gets back to some called responsibility, and this, they get the defunding the police and all this other crap, and I've got a feeling that you're going to start seeing um a lot more stuff come down on these sovereign citizen Moors and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to call them, is sovereign citizens. And um, I'm not going to go after the true Moor science temples. I believe that there's 17 of them, but I read somewhere that there's like 90 of them in and out of prisons and stuff like that. So, to my understanding, there's 17 original Moor Science Temples of America. They're a religious organization. They don't do any of this crap and stuff like this, and they help out the community and stuff like that. But what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go after some of these temples that are bad. I know they're bad because they're affiliated with RV Bay Publications, and um, I'm going to be breaking down some of the stuff that they have on their websites, or their website on the RV Bay Publication, and stuff like that. So that's that. So um, I'm going to have. I'm working on getting some of the what were the Moors had that followed, like Lake Tajiri Bay and Taj Tarik Bay and stuff like that, on here to live feeds, and just we're going to talk back and forth about their experience with what they did with buying a fake nationality card and stuff like that. So that's that. There's one in Atlanta. They don't divide from the community as a whole. Okay. I've talked to two temples, one in New Jersey and the main one in um, Chicago. And they're well aware of this, and uh, they're talking about, hey, facts or frauds, welcome. So, talking with one of the members of the Demore Science Temple in Chicago, they were stating that they don't have the numbers or the resources to go after a Taj Tarik Bay or Sharon Tracy Gale Bay or Lake Tajiri Bay. It's it's going to cost them a lot of money to hire lawyers and stuff like that, and they know that these people are giving the more science temples a bad reputation and bad names and stuff like that. So um, that's where that's at, and so again, I'm just going to say it one more time. I'm going through, going to be doing a different route and how I do my videos. And again, I'm going to find something that they posted and I will debunk it. And the majority of the stuff that they posted, it is all 100% bullshit. So we all know that. Um, uh, Hopefully, I can work with Facts or Frauds here doing some live feeds about the Native American part of it, where they um, claim to be um, Lenape Moors or Yamasee Moors or Washita Moors, which they all consider, that makes them Native Americans and stuff like that. Um, in the near future, I'm going to work with somebody else about them transitioning from being calling themselves um, a Moorish American, then becoming Hebrew Israelites and stuff like that. So there's a lot of information that I'm going to be posting. I'm going to try to do one a week through the winter and stuff like that. So, and just basically debunking them. I think it's going to affect a lot more. and it's going to be less harder of them to come after me in full force and flag everything that I do. And especially Sea Cannon Bay, I'm coming in debunking your stuff too with the United States of America Republic, which they consider themselves a government, which they are not. Um, Facts or frauds, done videos on this. Truth Science 151 uh, already has, Degeneration Nation. I mean, there's been a number of people that's been debunking these people left and right for a few years, and it seems like they get more and more new people every week joining in with Light Tajiri Bay and her what she calls Sharon sessions, and now she calls them court actions, which is ridiculous. Um, and I mean, yeah, you're on my Discord if I remember correctly. So I thought the shit would hit the fan with Rise of the Moors. That stuff went away very quickly. And then even with this stuff that was um, on Vice TV about Moors, that just went away really, came and gone really, really quick. So, I mean, these people need to be exposed. I mean, it seems like sometimes they're getting bigger, then their numbers are falling, and stuff like that. I'm going to start showing basically the origins of what they use is El, Bay, Day, and Ali. Um, I've got some court documents where a judge put in there that the El and Bay were used as names of African tribes. Okay. Um, there's all kinds of information out there on these so-called Safset Moors, and the problem is they have so many websites that they have out there. So when you Google something, you got to go like 7, 8, 9, 10 pages in to start finding the real information on the Moors and stuff like that. They see a picture or something that says Moor and they roll with it. I can't remember what state or city it was. There's a high school and it says the home of the Moors. They've rolled on that. They've rolled on the land which is called Moors, and they roll on that they claim that it's their land, and they just don't understand what the meaning of that Moor is, and they've rolled with Blackamoor pretty drastically, and um, what I've got to do is go research it again and find it. I had it saved on my old computer, and my old computer 100% completely died, and I can't get any information off that right now. But uh, what I read, there was it was the king or the queen of England had uh, a had a couple of guards which their last name was Moore, Moore, and um so the queen asked somebody to go get the guard by the last name of Moore. So one of them comes in and it's like, no, 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 it's the Blackamoor. And so they went out and blah blah blah. So that's where the term Blackamoor came from. And throughout history, it has changed to their advantage now, but the true meaning is the queen was looking for a guard that was his last name was Moore, and that's how they roll with it and stuff like that. So um and stuff like that. So I just want to keep this under 20 minutes, and we're just about there. Um Thank you all for coming in. Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and please share my videos. I don't care if you share my videos. I'm not going to come after you with YouTube um, copyright infringements unless you take stuff out of content, then I will. But thank you all for listening and have a great day. And hopefully, we'll start seeing you once a week starting in November. Thank you. And Grand Pillsbury Rising.